Hello everyone, hello Afi farmers, welcome back to our videos. Thank you so much for subscribing and commenting. Actually, you've done us good. Within a week we get 10 subscribers every week. We have over 3,000 views, and then we also have over 480 watch hours within 360 days, yet we have less subscribers, which means the videos are working for you. Alright, so today I want to talk about where the profits come from in poultry farming. Where do the profits come from? I've listed several things. Now listen to this. If you have 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10 birds, what you're doing is a charity. Let it be layers, broilers or broilers. You're not doing a poultry business. If you have 50 birds or less than 100 birds, you are doing a retirement job. You're not doing a poultry business. But if you have 100 birds and above, you are doing a poultry business. And I want to take you through the mathematics of the poultry business. Alright, so I'm going to look at why poultry is profitable. Now, remember, I'm looking at small-scale poultry farmers. I've always outlined this, that I want you people who are doing day-to-day jobs, and then you want to manage more poultry in a modern way, so that you keep earning those extra fees, rich dad, poor dad style. So, one, small-scale poultry farming of about 100 eggs. In fact, the largest percentage of small-scale farming, poultry farming, is untaxed. It is untaxed. Listen again. Small-scale poultry farming in many countries is untaxed. It is untaxed as a business, but it can be taxed indirectly. Get those two things. It is untaxed at the farm, but can be taxed indirectly. However, you have a wider profit margin. Now, you don't need to go through the hassle of a person who is looking for, who is playing with demand and supply, because mostly your demand or supply chain is around your local village, unless you're going to follow the few steps that I'm going to give you. Now, it is untaxed. Secondly, I want to talk about the percentage earnings. And in this video, I'm going to look at, I think, layers and broilers. I'll look at the chain, but I think let me look at it in general, then I'll do other videos about the cycles and the earnings. So, at least with poultry, if you have 100 birds, the calculations should be with 100 birds. And those 100 birds should be able, when they are mature, they should be able to consume 10 kilograms per day. Unless they are, even if they are broilers, 100 birds should be able to consume 10 kilograms per day. I just want to take this moment to talk about Sundus Exchange. Sundus Exchange are the sponsors of this video. Sundus Exchange, if you send money out from outside Uganda and you want to reach within Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Somalia, Pakistan, okay, all you have to do is press the send button to the number that you want to send, and then the money will be received direct onto mobile money. Here in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Somalia, Eritrea will receive onto M-Pesa, MTN and Airtel mobile money networks. So go ahead and support Sundus Exchange. They have been doing money transfers and exchange manually, but now with the digital and mobile money era, we changed a bit, and you can contact us on those WhatsApp numbers, or even do a direct call, and then we'll be able to communicate and help you. Go ahead and support Sundus Exchange. Alright, so with that sort of consumption, you're bound to plow back 30% of the investment at the farm. Listen again. You're bound to plow back 30% of the investment at the farm, which means you earn largely from the cycles. And if you want to understand poultry, or if you want to understand the business, you should be able to know this. You should be looking at the value. What are your earnings vis-a-vis the job you're getting? Are you getting it? If you have 100 birds and you're earning 30% back, let's say which can be about $100 per month. Okay, per 1.5 months, especially for broiler farmers. And layers, let's say $100 per month, which means $100 to $97, which means if you want to multiply, then you need to have more numbers. So which means if you have 200 birds, then you get $200 to $170. If you have 300 birds, then you're bound to get $300. That's how the math works. So you calculate your value in that way to say, okay, I have it as a side business. What are my returns per investment and how much do I need? So in poultry farming, we earn from the number of birds that we are rearing, okay, vis-a-vis the input. You input big, you get bigger. You input less, you get less. Okay, so you can also earn by creating an enterprise. You can also earn by creating an enterprise. Based on what I've just explained, if you have 200 to 500 birds, then you're bound to produce lots of meat birds or lots of eggs, okay? Then you can have a supply chain. Now, this is my mathematics for the eggs. A farmer, let me see, I don't want to go more than 10 minutes. A farmer will be earning $1 per tray of eggs. A farmer will be earning $1 per tray of eggs at the farm. The distributor will add 50 cents. So therefore they will be earning 50 cents per tray. Then the final seller, not at the warehouse, at the shop or kiosk, will also earn 50 cents. So which means those are $2 to $3. Now, as a small scale farmer, how about you skip those by creating your own enterprise or supply chain on your local village? How about you skip those as a small scale farmer? Which means from the farm, you have your own shop or kiosk selling these eggs. Therefore, you're earning the other $1 plus the $2, which makes it $4 to $5, all your profits. And if you have $1 from each tray, paying back per production that you have, which means you're bound to have $3 profits from each tray. So if you can produce 3 trays per day, which means those are $9 times the 7 days, so 3, so the $9 times 7, quick math, cannot be sure, maybe $27. Maybe $27. Okay, let me do some quick math here. I want to get a calculator. So $9 times 7, 63. So you have $63 per week. Okay, $63. Those are profits per week. Then times 4. Each month you'll be having $252. That is if you have your own kiosk or you create your own distribution chain. Then you can also earn from the digital advantage. If you're selling your eggs online and you're distributing them, the final consumer will be ready to have those eggs received at home and is willing to pay for the value. So which means you have your ready market. We have a very vast market. Whoever eats an egg never produces it back. It goes to waste in the toilet. We have people who are doing bakery. Okay, those ones also want to minimize and to minimize the cost and maximize the profits. But still, if you have a person who takes all eggs at once, the same. The same will be with the meat. If you're doing broilers and you have your own supplying kiosks, okay, then you're bound to get that money. You see, when they are training us about the dollars, for example, in my country, they talk about selling in kilograms to supermarkets. But we have people who have their mini tables or kiosks, and they are not buying in kilograms because they know that customers these regular customers look at these items based on size. The person who is going to buy from a person who is selling fries, they look at size, not the kilograms. So at the end of the day, if you have your own meat supply chain, you'll see yourself selling and earning more profits, because the person who is selling as the final consumer is bound to get, let me see, okay, let me first do a calculation here. So a person who is doing that is bound to get $4 from each broiler bird every aftermonth. $4, which $4 they will have plowed back at least $2 or $2.50, okay, or $2. So they'll have $4, so they can plow back $1.5, so $1.50. So if they have 100 birds times $1.50, so 100 birds times $1.50, they'll have $150 profits after 1.5 months. So which means if they have 200 birds, okay, they'll have $300 plowed back after 1.5 months. So that is the mathematics. And all this, as a small scale farmer, you're looking at your own village, your surrounding. There is a wide market of people consuming poultry. There is a wide market of people consuming poultry without looking at public holidays, poultry products, sorry. And you cannot satisfy that whole market. You cannot. I'm telling you. So that is how you earn profits from our small scale poultry farming. You need to maximize the profits. Someone will tell you that with 100 birds you're not working well. No, it's because you're not maximizing the profits. And this is how you maximize. So if you own your kiosk or your own storage or depot for these items, you can add additional things. For example, you can add a mobile money or small banking agency. You can add soft drinks. People who come to consume these soft drinks will be the same people consuming the eggs, will be the same people consuming, for example, boiled eggs. Boiled eggs. In my country, 1.5, let me see, in my country, $4. $4, okay, from a tray, if you're having boiled eggs, which will make you get a profit of $2 from each tray. $2, and it depends on the on the food prices. But which means if you have a kiosk in my country, Uganda, if you're in Uganda and you have a kiosk and you have soft drinks, you have boiled eggs, you have mobile money, you have these day-to-day earnings, the daily income. Actually, me, I can take 100 trays to my kiosk and they don't spend a day. 100 trays to my kiosk and they don't spend a day. My kiosk is like my depot. I also have my workers selling these my workers selling boiled eggs, and I'll do another video to show you the math. Actually, I'll break them into different videos, because one, where my kiosks are, they are town centers. We have people who are doing pizza and chapatis. We have people who are selling fries at night, and if those each takes three trays, three trays, and I have, let's say, 10 people, I already have 30 people taking. These people will consume 3 to 5 trays a day. 3 to 5 trays a day. So that's the mathematics. I don't want to say much. Let you enjoy the video. Continue subscribing, liking, and sharing. I have videos on broilers. I'm just lazy to release them. But watch out. somewhere I lost 24 birds in one day out of 96. Watch out for those. And to me, it was normal. And I'll tell you the reason why, because it was just one simple error, but it cost me 24 birds. But hey, we are bound to make losses, and I was ready for that loss. I had already prepared, so it didn't affect me much. Watch out for that video. Continue subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting, and those who want to advertise the channel is there. I have an application coming for you. It is free of charge. AfriFarm Lite. Actually, many of you have garages and stores that you never use. Yet you can turn them into digital enterprises through small-scale poultry farming. If you've watched my videos, you see how I lay out my, to automate some of these systems like water and also feeds. Actually, I give my birds, I make sure I give them feeds because they don't eat at night unless I have broilers. If they are broilers, I will show you another setup for broilers. But I give them feeds that they wake up in the morning and find. I have automatic feeders, feed dispensers. I also have automatic water systems. All I have to do is go to work, come back in the evening, pick my eggs, put more food, put more water. Tomorrow morning, just do a morning check, go to work, come back and pick my eggs. Just like that. All I have to do is add more feeds in the trough, add more water, clean and also add maybe antibiotics.